Hey guys, today we're going to be talking about a very advanced subject. It is going to be one-looking AUF for 2x2. So obviously you do not want to watch this if you don't know how to one-look AUF, you aren't interested in 2x2, and yeah, because this is very advanced. But if you can one-look very well, feel free to watch. So, a lot of people pick up some cases intuitively. Take this case, for example. A lot of people just know this. Somehow I just knew it eventually. And I recognize it as whatever color this is, it needs to go to the opposite on the bottom. That doesn't really make sense, but so you see orange here and red up here, those two are opposite colors. So I know I'm going to have no AUF. Okay, so try this. Okay, so blue and green's right here. Those are opposites. So I know I have to do a U prime to bring it there. See? Okay, so like I said, a lot of people will pick them up intuitively, but you obviously aren't going to learn all of them intuitively. So I'm going to show you my method of how I've come up with AUF for almost all the cases. Yeah, so here we go. I'll just start with soon. So what I do is I pick a random corner. For all the soons, it's this corner, and then I do the algorithm and I see where this piece ends up. So this one is blue, orange, so I'm going to do soon and see where it ends up. So not here, not here, not here. Okay, it's right here. Okay, so that means the piece went from here to here. So that algorithm does a U2 for AUF. So that means if I see that this is opposite colors, then I know that I'm going to have no AUF. Or you could easily just look at this and go, I know that this does a U2, so what piece color is back here? So orange-blue, so I just know there's not going to be any AUF. Okay? So now, if I did this, you know it's going to end up right here. So what's the AUF going to be? Since it's right here, and orange-blue needs to go right here, that means my AUF is going to be U prime, because it's here, but it needs to go here. U prime. Okay? So, I'll show an example of another case here. We'll do this EG1 case. Now, for the most part, I only pick one corner, but for some, I pick two. This is an example of two. Okay, so I look at these back two colors. You can also look at the front two colors, but I do the back ones. So for this one is very easy. These pieces don't move at all, so like I said, look at them, do the algorithm, and those were orange, remember? And look, they didn't move at all. So blue, so I know that these are still going to be blue when I finish, so watch. Still blue, they didn't go anywhere. So that means if this is going to be the blue face, I have to do U prime when I'm done. Okay? So now, let's try this. You tell me what the AUF is going to be on this one. Okay, time's up. Okay, and if you guessed U2, you were correct because opposite. And red will be right here, so U2. Okay? So this is basically, you just figure things out and what works for you. You don't have to pick the same corners that I track. You can pick whatever corner you want. I'm not going to run through all of mine because that would take forever. And it's better to figure them out yourselves, but I'll run through a few more. It's another good one here. We could do... not that one. Here's a good one. Okay. So for this one, this is another one where I don't track a specific corner. I look at, it doesn't matter for this one, you can look at this or this. The pieces don't go anywhere. This is going to be orange right in front of me. And, sorry, this is a really bad 2x2. And red doesn't go anywhere. still there. So I know that if the colors are lined up, red, red, and orange, then I know I have no AUF. So, for this one, I see greens right here, okay, and I don't even need to look at the back, you can just look at the front. It just depends what comes first and what you feel like looking at. But I see greens right here, and green needs to go right here, so I know that my AUF is U prime. Yeah, and I'll do one more here. What's a good one? Okay, this one works. Okay, here's another one where I don't choose a specific corner. I swear I don't do it for this many. Normally it's just one corner that I track. But for this one, I look at this bar. Okay, so I'm going to do the algorithm and see where blue ends up. Okay, so blue ended up right here. So it went from right here to here. So the algorithm did a U prime for AUF. So I know that it'll go from here to here. So where's green? Blue's here. So that means green is right here. So I'm going to have to do U, because green will be here when I'm done with the algorithm, which means I will have to do U to put it on the green face. See? So, yeah, I hope that helped you guys out. It's really not a difficult thing. It just takes time to remember what AUF is what and all that. But if you are getting serious about 2x2, I can promise you it's worth it. It saves me quite a bit of time. AUF was a very sucky part for me until I started doing this. And I've learned it for all of CLL, and I've almost finished EG1. So yeah, I hope this helped you guys out, and I will catch you guys later.